Welcome back to the SMT Media Network. We got an NBA topic here today. I was on a live stream last night. Very shortly, I had to leave. I couldn't stay on any longer. The amount of delusion, pure insanity, and logic defiance was so sickening, I just left. I'm not going to sit around there and allow my brain to rot around people who violate logical thinking. And I was just inspired to make this video. So I want to talk All-NBA selections and how this ties into LeBron and his current situation with the LA Lakers. Let me just give you guys the basic premise of this video. All-NBA first team is a slam dunk. Everybody that's on there deserves it, should be there, and is properly placed. SGA, the MVP of the league. Nikola Jokic, the former MVP of the league and champion. Same thing with Shea. These are the elite of the elite. Giannis, same thing. Champion, MVP, all those things. Jason Tatum, champion, amazing talent. We know he's injured, but in terms of the season, he carried. Absolutely deserving. Same thing with Donovan Mitchell. When you get to the second team pictured on the screen, all right, what I want to make something clear about this team is it's wrong. There are players on the second team that should not be there. So you have Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, and Evan Mobley. Every single one of those players is deserving of an All-NBA selection. They're just not in the right place. LeBron James, for example, should not be a second-team All-NBA player. Don't tell me he's got 25, 8, and 8. I don't care. When you don't play both sides of the ball consistently for the entirety of the season, when you play really good basketball for 2 months, and then so-so basketball, half-ass basketball for other months, you don't belong here. And to be honest with you, Steph Curry played great with Jimmy Butler by his side, but did not have that same level of production and success without him. They're misplaced. Brunson, fine. Ant-Man, absolutely. Evan Mobley, probably one of the most impactful players in the league when you think about the two sides of the ball. And his ceiling is very, very high. The other guys too, all right? Let's take a look at the All-NBA third team, and there's a reason why I want to bring this up. I want you to look at these players, and I want you to see how disrespectful it is that a couple of players, namely LeBron, and I'm going to get back to why LeBron in this case. LeBron is an All-NBA second-team selection because, quote-unquote, 25, 8, and 8. But look at the results. An All-NBA selection is supposed to be the best regular season players. Cade Cunningham, a force, elevating his team, even pushing them through competitively in the playoffs because he's like that. Tyrese Halliburton had his team in the finals, an injury away from possibly winning Game 7. James Harden was really good in the first round, 7 games against the Nuggets, who ended up taking the champs to 7 games. Karl Anthony Towns, Eastern Conference Finals, they went, I think, 6 games with the Pacers, who went to the finals and went 7 games with the champs. And J-Dub, second for an MVP selection for the NBA Finals. Phenomenal season, plays both sides of the ball. These guys got disrespected because they were placed in the third team because they couldn't get on the second team because you had 2 old players, men that are, players that are just out of time, but the league continues to promote them because they produce numbers. These numbers are so... They mask so much of the truth in terms of how they impact. Look at these guys. These guys were impactful on all levels of their team. So regular season, the playoff success, their gravity within the game. And then every year, and this goes back to after 2020, right? What is LeBron doing for you if you're the Lakers? The Lakers didn't re-sign him. They didn't offer him an extension. There's no future plans with LeBron. He's pissed about the whole thing because 25, 8, and 8 does not matter when you get bounced in dominant fashion in the first round, and Luka Doncic is on your team, and Austin Reeves is on your team, and you got all this support, and you got the, JJ Redick, the Socrates of basketball, but they're going to disrespect these guys because they want to make sure that the elderly home gets their second team All-NBA. These are men at a time. Look at what the Lakers just told you by not offering him a contract extension, not giving him multiple years that he wanted. So you mean to tell me the Lakers are saying they're not interested in LeBron, but the league is selecting LeBron to an All-NBA second team? So what's the truth? What's really the truth? You got these guys on here. This is the third team. This is third team All-NBA, and they were all forceful within the playoffs. Impact on the game. But they got Bron as a second team All-NBA. And the LA Lakers said, no thank you, sir. Take your $52.6 million. We're good. The LeBron era is done. So what's real? What do you guys think? To all of my logical, reasonable thinkers, I don't really care what the LeBron fanatics say. I don't give a damn. They can live in delusion. But just think about what's real. The Lakers are moving on. They have no interest in LeBron beyond this year. And they're really just stuck with him. Once they traded for Luka, that was a wrap. It's been several years since LeBron has really belonged in this All-NBA conversation. The numbers don't matter. When you are a part-time player, January, February, he was great. When you are a part-time player, his defense was inconsistent. Effort, sometimes. Liability, sometimes. Why would they disrespect these All-NBA selections, these awards, these other players who got screwed? Could have been All-NBA second team, but no. You got to put LeBron there. And the Lakers are telling you, nah, we're good. Who kicks an All-NBA second team player out of bed like this? Who does that? That doesn't make any sense because it tells you he's not that anymore. 25, 8-8. Who cares when you are a part-time player some of the times?